Alright, here we are with the finale. Really no worries about spoilers this time, but please don't spoil anybody for future books now, but we can talk in the comments about the entire thing. Also, I do plan on doing tomorrow, you know, a more structured video after I've had time to process the whole season, a both spoiler-free, which not gonna matter to you guys because you're already watching the spoilers, but a spoiler-free review and then a discussion with like my overall thoughts on the whole thing and theories and things for the next seasons as we get them. So let's do this finale. Turned off my overhead lights so I can actually see better. But the conversation in the skiff where Jesper's cleaning his guns mentions Milo, perfect. I love that Milo is this through line of the season. But also this scene where Zoya is talking to another Grisha and she's basically like, you know, why aren't they doing it? And it's kind of like shit talking Alina, but then is realizing from what the guy is saying that like the Darkling isn't trying to help and that there's like some shit going down is nice to see because it shows her as not being as villainous. Like she can be a little bit antagonistic to Alina, but it's like, oh no, she thinks that he's doing good things. Like she doesn't know that he's the villain that he is. And so I think this is like the beginning of her sort of coming around to potentially being an ally to them. Nina and Matthias's conversation about like staying together and his little accent and him being like, I'd keep you warm. They're too pure. They're so sweet. They're also like just too attractive. Like both of them are too attractive. They're eating waffles. Hey, Georgie. The fact that they were talking about Ketterdam too, like, oh, you know, or like Kirch basically, like, I don't know if you would make it there, you know, that wouldn't be good for you. But the whole scene where the Grisha come and they're gonna take him, but she gets him taken to prison, that sets everything up. So I'm thinking that that stuff that's part of the flashbacks for Six of Crows will probably happen in season 2, potentially, which I know is like a little, like I don't think that they're gonna show us this whole relationship and then make us wait like a very long time for that to come back around. I think that they'll go get him out sooner, potentially. I'm thinking this will be season 2 stuff, but I don't think the Crow heist from Six of Crows will be until later. They'll just get him out of prison sooner. Mal teaming up with the Crows, and Kaz just said if he's not with Kerrigan's crew, he's with ours. Y'all, like I really like what they're doing here. Also, the crew of them right now, like this, the 4 of them, feels like a group of teenagers trying their best. Bunch of criminal nerds, just doing the best they can. I love him, and we're getting more and more of Kaz's like scheming, and he's not quite the person that he is in Six of Crows, like master level, but I feel like this experience is gonna get him there, so I like seeing his growth as well. Zoya saving Inej, and Inej's knife fight scene, beautiful, perfect, love it so much. Kaz fighting off a Volcra to save Inej is OTP status. The scene where she's seeing the stag. This is gonna be like the big moment. Is she gonna like chop off the amplifier from his hand? Like not actually chop off his hand, but like carve off. I wonder, because she just looked at the knife. Yes, girl. Oh, and she like, with the knife, nice. And his like cloak is billowing. Beautiful. So that's a good scene. I hope that David takes the bones out of her skin, because that's a lot.
This is what I am.
This is what I am. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Is this Heartrender really trying to kill the Sun Summoner? That's right. Shoot him. Nice, Jesper. Nice. I sort of want Zoya and Inej to be girlfriends. Not gonna lie. I cannot get over them being all together. Like Zoya, Mal and Alina, the Crows, all together. This is like wild. And then Inej and Alina talking and like sort of holding hands and just being like, I've never met a saint before and I've never been a saint before and like whatever you need. Friends. I know, it's very emotional. She just gave her the knife and then she's like, I know just what to name it. I am weak. I know. Lena and Kaz making a deal. Perfection. This is all perfection. I never knew I needed it. I never knew. Zoya and Alina hugging. They're gonna be friends. Everyone's gonna be friends. Upset about Nina and Matthias. And that he's mad at her. I'm upset. Oh, she's gonna be where the Crows are. There they are. All right, that was a good ending. So we have how Nina's gonna end up with them as their heartrender and what they're gonna try to do to get out of the situation. So it seems like, at least for part of it, season 2, and I will talk about this more when I do my like little wrap-up discussion tomorrow, but season 2 will probably be Nina getting with the crows, trying to get Matthias out. That's going to be her whole thing. Like, if I help you, you need to help me get this guy out of prison. They're going to be probably separate from the Alina stuff, like fighting off everything at home. And then Alina's going to be doing their stuff, and maybe they'll interact, but since they'll have Nikolai in season 2, then like that'll be a whole thing kind of going on. So I feel like season 2 might be 2 separate plot lines. Maybe not though. This is all just theories for me. And I loved the ending. I figured like they were going to show him, obviously. So I think, Len, let me know if you're only a show watcher, but the way that they like killed him off, I think it's very obvious that that wasn't like the villain really dying. So him coming out with his new like shadow creatures, which are so scary, like almost as bad as the Volcra. I don't know which is worse. And the scars on his face and everything, perfect. So yeah, that is the end of season 1. This was a wild ride. I am mostly very happy with. I mean, like, yes, like I would still rate this like 4.5 out of 5 stars. Possibly 5 out of 5 stars, honestly. I mean, like, it's a good show, and I think it's a good show beyond just being an adaptation. So this makes me very happy, but I will have my full, more well thought out thoughts tomorrow. At some point, I think is when I plan to film it, tomorrow or Sunday. I can't decide. If I wake up tomorrow like zonked from all the videos I've filmed, maybe not, but I'll do it over the weekend. Whole discussion and everything with more like theories and thoughts and everything kind of broken down more. So thank you to those of you that watched all of these and enjoyed this journey with me, and let me know what you think down below of this season. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of you guys soon. Bye.